Okay, we're red team. Go Reds.
Oh, are we communists? I sure hope
There's a car
not.
parked right outside of my house and it's very loud. I'm hoping it's not picking up on the mic. It's just still got his engine running and he's just sat there.
What a douche.
Go home. It's a fucking virus, man.
I'm gonna be... oh, I didn't want a sniper.
I actually...
Fair enough.
Oh, you've got to. It's sniper doubles.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It kind of automatically
Let's do
just
it.
randomly picks different things. So this is like the sniper one. One time we might get the rockets one like we did last time. I'm just going to use my
it's a
pistol.
grunt.
I think I'm better with the pistol than I am with the sniper. So
Yeah.
I'm going to do that.
So, Shaq, how are you? How are you? We're playing Halo Reach.
Boring conversation anyway.
Today.
How are you?
How are you?
All good here.
How are you doing?
I'm surprisingly oh, well, my character's dead, but I'm personally surprisingly okay.
Well, that's what we want.
Yeah.
That's strong.
Yeah, man.
I think I'm surprisingly okay too, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still dubiously optimistic about everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm taking it seriously, which I guess is the main aspect.
I think everyone is very cautious.
Oh, I
at
thought
the
you meant I
moment,
think everyone
aren't
is taking it seriously. I was like, I don't.
Oh, no one is taking this seriously. If you're wondering what we're talking about,
Yeah,
are
I
you
guess
living under a rock?
we'll do a preface if for some reason you aren't aware.
Oh, that's right. There's a horrible virus sweeping the Earth.
So shit's going down,
It's,
boys and girls.
Yeah.
So we had a whole...
I think,
I was going to say we had a whole podcast planned, but we had a whole podcast planned and a second one recorded and kind of ready to go, but we were like, I guess we'll postpone them a little bit because they're not really time sensitive, and instead we'll
Yeah.
talk about what's kind of relative right now.
which is the big COVID-19. That's the one.
It's still legally can't drink in America, but it can in England.
Yeah, that's right.
It can
it's growing
legally
up so
have sex
fast.
with all of your daughters.
It's definitely fucking them.
It is.
It likes old people the most.
And apparently COVID porn's a big thing now. I don't know if you've seen that.
I have. What's that all about?
I don't know. I can't say
I
I've
get
watched
it.
any.
People have fetishes. No, I haven't.
Yeah,
I've just seen like memes on Facebook, and I'm like, this is real, isn't it? Like,
I guess it's kind of like
is
the
a-
whole, like, joking about something to take the power away from it is wanking about something to take the power away from it.
yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
I forgot how to crouch. on
I've
this
killed more
earlier.
things with grenades here than I have snipers.
I've killed more things with a pistol, except the brute. Is it a brute?
Yeah.
No, brutes are in reach.
Oh no, they are.
Where is it a brute?
Yeah. The brute.
I didn't realise brutes were in reach. I presume it's just a firefight.
No, they're in the game too. They're in
Are they?
campaign. Yeah.
I totally forgot. Not playing ages because they're not in Combat Evolved.
Yeah.
So I assume that brutes didn't join the club until Halo 2.
No, canonically they're in the Covenant. For some reason they just weren't on the first ring.
Ah, okay.
There was a whole thing about apparently them being kind of dishonored, which is why the elites were in, and then when Arbiter did a shit job, they gave the lead control to the elites, which is why they're in Halo 2. Sorry, to the brutes, which is why they're in Halo 2. That's the whole thing about
Yeah.
the Arbiters. Oh, I'm out of lives.
Shit.
I didn't know that was even a thing.
Yeah, I've only got one more life.
Okay, we're probably not
Oh,
making
God.
it to the end of this then. This one has all skirmishers. They are wily. Meep meep.
Like,
I did a thing. References.
boop, 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 boop. So, yeah.
So yeah, the
it's-
world's kind of gone pretty fucking mad. A lot of people making it even more mad by not fucking paying attention to it or not taking it seriously.
I mean, celebrities have been reacting so weirdly. You know, there was...
Imagine all the people.
Yeah. Gal Gadot's infamous collab with loads of celebrities to sing Imagine. The actual video that she was talking about in question, the one where the Italian guy's playing Imagine on the trumpet, is like, it's really wholesome. And it's like, oh, that is powerful. Loads of celebrities doing it isn't at all. So, yeah. So Gal Gadot tried to end Corona. and it miserably failed, which I think is amazing.
I have no idea whether this aiming's better or worse yet.
Double kill. Ah.
Why won't this fucker die? Jesus. I'm just going to stay in here.
That's what I was thinking, but I'm thinking, well, no, I may as well go out a bit so I can help you out, so I'm going to find another corner.
Well, you seem to die less, I'll give you that. Fuck off.
Thank you. I appreciate that. He had me cornered. But yeah, so Gal Gadot tried to end coronavirus, and it failed miserably, and it was amazing.
What, you mean it's not over yet?
It's not over. No.
But they sung a song. What do you think about the whole premise, I guess, of lockdown? There's a lot of moral and ethical debates around it.
It's so different for everyone, and I guess you've just got to take it. Oh god, you got to just deal with it in your own way. Like everyone's, I'm like, okay, well, at least we're doing our part, you know. And
I'm doing my part.
Yeah. Oh, really? Nice.
There might be another wave yet.
Yeah, that's true. Let's at least get these 5. I'll feel like this is an achievement.
I mean, if we make it to the end of this fucking game, I'd be very happy. We're doing a lot better this time.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we win.
Look at us. Hey, look at us.
Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought?
Not me.
Oh god, no, we're on this again, sir.
Which one? Oh, is it the skirmish on the... Let's give it another go.
I need to find, like, a corner. And not you. No offense.
Oh. What do you think to... well, I think everyone has the same opinion about buyers, other than panic buyers, that they're selfish, greedy, horrible people. But that's something that, like, has just gone crazy.
I think a lot of panic buyers don't realise they're panic buyers.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, like, the other day I was like, oh, I want some beer because bars are closing. I only bought 1 crate. Then I was thinking, would I have bought 2? And would that have been unfair? I'm like, yeah, maybe. But, like, people are only panic buying because of the panic buyers. To like, well, we need to get stuff, but it's all going because of these people are so selfish. So it's like, it's inspiring people who don't want to panic buy to panic buy. And it's, I mean, you know, you're probably not as selfish as those people, but it's the case. I think these people are horrible.
Yeah, well, like I said, I mean, I went out and I did a sensible stock up after I went out and realised just how barren the stores were. I was like, oh, I better stock up a little bit. I didn't go fucking crazy. I didn't buy any toilet roll.
Yeah.
As we know, they're hiring a lot of new people.
Yeah.
So.
Which is a good thing. It's keeping supermarkets going, and people are getting jobs. You know, if they're getting laid off, but they're getting jobs in supermarkets, maybe not what they want.
Why did I leave, Sam? Why did I leave the room?
I think there needs to be more security in supermarkets. And I think they could get bouncers from clubs and just security in general to start doing that. You know, because it's fucking crazy how people are acting. They're acting so barbaric.
Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Yeah. No, it's exactly. Everyone, you know, is just panicking.
Like the South Park thing, but quarantine Joker. Just what do you think about the whole impact on the economy as a whole, I guess? Because that's one of the things that seems to be not getting talked about much by the professionals, but it's getting talked about a lot by commenters and, you know, YouTubers and just the public in general. A lot of people seem to be worried about the economy, but the governments just seem to be saying, oh, we'll recover.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I guess, you know, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad for a very long time. That's for sure. You're right. I think people shouldn't be ignoring it. I guess at this point, they're like, let's just sort the virus out first. You know, I guess that's a matter of more concern. But I don't know. It's something that I think we need to take that very seriously as well. I'm you know, that's what I mean. I guess they're just prioritizing the scare at the moment of the virus, and then they're like, right, we'll come back to this as, you know, because it's going to be very bad. It's going to be bad for everyone, and you know, that's the thing. This virus might not last a long time, but its effects will, and I think that's what we should be wary of.
Yeah. I mean,
What do I
one of the
know?
guys I was watching was basically saying, like, as long as the government are putting in the measures that they're talking about, so that when we hit the peak, we're prepared, because that's the whole thing, isn't it? I guess we kind of missed that out, but I'm sure people already know. So at some point, it's going to hit its peak, and we're underprepared for it. We don't have the medical resources. We don't have the ventilators. We don't have the hospital beds.
That's something though.
Etc.
Yesterday they confirmed they have 8,000 more hospital beds coming. Loads of retired NHS workers are coming back in. Just more nurses and doctors are coming in general. There's loads of manufacturing companies that are now making ventilators and also hospital walls to like break people up. One of our clients that we work with, they like make walls and stuff, makeshift walls, temporary ones to come out, and they apparently said that they're going to be getting a lot more work. So I guess, for now that's good because there are some good announcements, some good news coming from that. But I don't think that will. I don't think that's going to. There's still going to be a lot of hardships even with all this good news that was released yesterday.
Bitch. What a good ending that was.
It's so difficult to talk about, and the thing is, like, it's...
Well, there's no answers. I mean, I guess the entire point of this podcast is that we're just discussing it. It would be weird to have just gone on and not pretended like all of this was happening.
Yeah, exactly, absolutely. I mean, we've kind of like made little jokes and stuff, and we've got some more content coming out that's gonna... Well, we've got a sketch coming out that we've been writing that's gonna... have a more of a less serious take on it, because I think at the end of the day, while it is a horrible thing, it's good to find something to laugh at as well, and to see some brightness in the whole thing. That's why the memes have been great. So we're going to try and, find a way to do that.
I'm really enjoying the footage while you're saying this.
What's that,
I'm really enjoying the footage while you're saying this. I'm just driving around on one of the tiny little cars running over grunts, beeping their horn.
I was saying, we're going to get it less seriously.
Hello. I don't understand how I'm not dead yet. Like, they've all got rocket launchers. This makes no sense.
I like it. He just flew up in the air. But yeah, I mean, we've got to... Yeah, we decided that we were going to do a special coronavirus.
Oh, there we go. Now I'm dead.
Because it is huge. It's massive, and people need to be wary of it. And people are wary of it. I mean, like, but it's good to see people online who have a presence who are still saying, "Look, this is a big thing. Want to address it, give our takes on it, and then we'll move on."
Well, we don't want to doom and gloom, because obviously most people that come online to watch content right now want to be entertained and cheered up. And the whole point is we're addressing it, but we're still gonna, try and have a laugh and try and just deal with it. That's all we can do, really, isn't it? Doesn't mean we're making light of it. We're just making the best of it. I just shot you.
I know.
You look like a grunt. What can I say? Why don't you just fucking grow taller already?
Where are they? I can hear a phantom, but...
There's a few, like, at the bottom of the stairs. I'm just going to grenade them.
Oh.
There might be some down these stairs, too. Let's
find out. Well, into less serious matters, I guess. I mean, it's still kind of serious, but... movies and entertainment have been affected by this as well. By that I mean, like, TV shows have had to halt production, TVs and films. You've got you've got loads of movies like No Time to Die, A Quiet Place Part 2, Black Widow, New Mutants. They're all being Milan. They're all being put back.
Yeah.
This is quite interesting because Black Widow obviously is going to be a big movie this summer. It's Marvel, it's Disney. It's going to be huge. That's been put back.
Huge.
Now, I want to ask you this, Sha. I want to know your opinions because I've not really properly asked you yet. With Disney Plus coming out in the UK and Europe next week, and lots of people staying at home because they have to work from home and we'll be watching more Netflix, do you think Disney should release Black Widow on Disney Plus?
Well, a lot of people are obviously saying they want them to.
Yes, and they should. I think. The thing is, I think by the time it comes out,
what's the take here? Because obviously, the implication of your language seems like it's a very severe thing. Like, I wouldn't call them monsters if they didn't. Like,
No, I wouldn't
Yeah.
either. No. I was just wanting to know your opinion. I
the
personally
phrasing
like
of
them
it made it sound like it was a moral thing. Like, because all of these people are off work, if you don't release it, you're bad people and you're not helping support people that are off work. And it's like, it's their business. They can do what they fucking want with it. In my opinion,
No,
that's
they can do.
That's the right of any business.
I mean,
Like, doesn't mean I agree with
should
it
do, that's-
personally. But
No, of course not.
They own it.
But I'm just saying, like, do you think they should? If they don't, they don't. That's is what it is. I can understand why they wouldn't do it. I think they should. Just, I don't know. I mean, I get it. People are saying they'll lose money, and yeah, maybe they will. But obviously, there isn't a better time to do it if they are going to do it. Because they're still going to make a lot of money. Because people will be like, oh, the new Marvel movie is on Disney Plus. I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to pay for subscription.
depends if it's going to be $20 like the other movies, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, so it'd be £6 a month for around that anyway.
Well, that's not what most of the rumors are. I think you haven't read up on that fully.
What do you mean?
Most of the rumors are that you'd be paying for Disney Plus, and then you'd be paying an additional price on top of that for movies that are still in cinema.
Oh, really?
I'm currently on
I
top
didn't
of
know
your
that.
head, and that was very funny. I spawned on.
I didn't see.
I
'cause
spawned
you were top
on
of my
your
head.
head, and I moved while you moved. That was a really fun little segment.
I'm looking forward to seeing that on your end. But
Yeah, the
yeah, and I didn't see
concept
that. I
is that
apologize,
you'll be
yeah.
paying something on top, but the question is how much you'll be paying on top.
Yes, I agree with that. I mean, that's the thing. I guess like if you were paying £6 for the service and then £3 for the movie, you're paying £9 altogether. So you're getting a new movie and then all this content for a month, and then if you like it, you can continue paying for it. So I'd be fine with that. But yeah, if they were doing it stupid prices, I don't agree with that. But then I guess why they wouldn't do it, because like people would pirate it early and they'd lose money because people are like, oh, there's a really good stream of it, I'm gonna pirate it because it's on Disney Plus and I can so that's a thing, and I get why they wouldn't want to do it because of that. But then like if the movie comes out later in the year, people might have lost interest by then, because all the people won't have all the marketing is like everywhere now. I think that's going to be the same for a lot of these films.
Are we talking about films in general or just Black Widow then?
That's what I mean. Like a lot of films, I think like
Films
I'm
in
talking about,
general
like, Disney
are
Kiss,
different, I think, because obviously with the Marvel thing, the issue is that it's not a standalone film; it's part of an overarching story. Oh look, we failed.
Yeah, I think it's more difficult. Like you say, it's a lot more difficult for cinematic universes. I think in the case of New Mutants, they should definitely just bring it out on Disney Plus. Like that was rumored for a long time, even before Disney said, "Okay, no, we are releasing it to cinemas." They may as well just do it at this point. I don't know what you think about that. Like it's been delayed so many times. I'm like, just bring it out.
Yeah, I have no idea why that didn't just go straight to streaming when all this kicked off.
Yeah, it's baffling. Same with Milan. I guess Milan's gonna be a big sell.
Credit to the marketing team. I watched the recent trailer for it, and I was like, this is New Mutants, by the way, not Mulan.
Yeah, okay.
I watched the recent trailer, and I was like, that actually looks relatively entertaining.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I mean,
I'm actually
the
more
first
hyped for
trailer-
that than I am for, like, the Eternals. So I was like,
Yeah, I just want to see it now because I think it'd be good for us to talk about because it's gonna be a superhero horror movie. And I'm like, I'm in for that. It's different. I don't know why we're not getting that. It's just so sad. I'm not bothered about Milan. I had no intention of watching it anyway because the main actress is
insane.
a bottom. Just I don't know what the best word is to describe her and her opinions and what she says.
Fascist?
I don't even call them opinions. Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's what I would call that opinion. She supported the government in
Chinese government
beating down
Hong Kong
protesters,
government.
basically, right?
Yeah, so you shouldn't even say that when you're working for Disney. Like, you're working for a Western company as well. Like, what?
But James
It's
Gunn
just
got
such a
fired
weird
for
thing.
jokes.
Yeah. But this woman supports violence and brutality of people who are just protesting.
Ah!
Cool.
Fucking
Don't
hell!
support Mulan.
I turned the corner as a skirmisher in my face, and I genuinely just shat a little bit. That was... I got so used to running into you that I was like, oh, it's Sam again, and then I saw the feathers and was like, oh, fuck! All I'm saying are pirates are very cool. Like, totally unconnected to what we're talking about. Like,
Yeah.
got absolutely nothing to do with Mulan, but I have always liked pirate movies, like, about Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah, yeah. So yeah, the movie industry's kind of been tackled quite headfirst by it. I guess we'll just see how it pans out, I suppose.
Yeah, I was watching.
The good thing is... oh yeah, go on.
Good old Jason Bloom did a spot on Ben Shapiro's podcast. He was talking a lot about how he thinks it'll affect the industry, how he thinks it'll affect streaming and the likes. Obviously, as you've mentioned already, he's been a proprietor of moving his movies towards streaming.
Yeah.
As we talked about on the last podcast, he's got a pretty strong business model there, where even if like 90% of people did pirate his movie and 10% streamed it, I think they'd still probably make profit.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely.
So
the good thing is though, I guess, like, depending if you're using a certain type of service, you know, someone's going to say, oh, I'm going to use this service just to watch this film because I want to watch it, and then they may be inspired to just keep paying for that service because they like other stuff on it. So I guess that's something.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing. Blumhouse have kind of TV station, I guess, on Hulu now, right? Something like that.
Yeah, they've got like...
It's like a sub-series of mini-movies.
Yeah, so I assume that's their platform.
Yeah,
maybe they could...
He briefly talked about it on this podcast where he mentioned he tries to split his money 50-50 now between their movies and their TV, even though the TV's a really new thing. I was like, oh...
That's good, though, because he's making an investment in something that could work. He's taking a risk.
Yeah, it's interesting. We'll have to check them out sometime for ourselves and see. Because I didn't even know it existed until very recently.
Yeah.
So
same here.
It'd be interesting to see what kind of things on there. Like, if it follows the usual Blumhouse type of quality where 75% of it's kind of and then there's the odd hidden gem on there, perhaps? The odd uncut gem?
Ooh. Then we'll watch it, yeah. I really want to watch The Hunt. I've heard it's...
Yeah, I'm very intrigued by it, by the premise.
Yeah.
In this podcast, Bloom says, like, directly in this podcast, he says his whole ethos making movies is that he hates when Hollywood gets preachy. And I was like, oh, interesting.
Well, that's interesting because Black Christmas was a Blumhouse movie, and it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life, and it was probably the most preachiest movie I've seen in my life.
Well, obviously Get Out's a political movie.
Yeah.
Was it Us Blumhouse?
Yeah, or maybe not. No, I think that Us was Peele's own company.
Black Klansman was a political movie.
His point... I don't know.
His point was that he doesn't think... His exact words, I mean, this is paraphrasing, so not his exact words, but a paraphrasing of his words was something along the lines of he thinks that Hollywood shouldn't shy away from politics, but Hollywood shouldn't be preachy. And he doesn't think that any movie should be made with the politics in mind. He said you shouldn't come together and be like, I want to make a point, let's write a movie about that. You should be like, I want to write a movie about an interesting idea, also it lends itself to this thing.
Yeah.
So, not sure. Obviously, might be a bit hypocritical in certain situations. I'm not really sure. I'm getting some big lag right now.
Klansman is probably one of those movies, maybe? Black Klansman was more of a passion project on this book. And I guess, I don't know. I'm not sure. Black Klansman, though, is definitely a movie that had it was literally just like, let's take this old property and we'll put this really horrible message behind it.
Did you mean Black Christmas?
Yeah. I don't want you to ever watch that film, Shaq, but then I kind of do, just so you experience what I experienced.
Did you miss that?
Did I miss what?
You said Black Klansman.
Oh, I'm getting confused. No, Black Klansman was... yeah.
You said Black Klansman's one of those movies that's just like, let's take a pre-existing franchise and add all of this preach. And I was like, wait, what? And then I clicked and I was like, oh, he means Black Christmas. I was like, I didn't even think it was a pre-existing franchise. What is he talking about?
No, it's based on a real-life guy.
I mean, that's pre-existing franchise, right? Real life?
Oh yeah, I guess it is. Yeah.
Oh fuck! Oh god! Oh no! Oh jeez!
Life is a franchise.
I'm gonna fucking die. Should we just stand in this room?
Yeah, may as well.
I just threw a grenade.
Please tell me I don't have to stay in this room.
One of them just ran past. I don't know if you saw them.
No.
It's a coming. Got him. Got him! Well, there you go.
So...
Oh, that was weird, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I wonder what's in this dark room. Nothing.
And there's another one. Oh no, that should go somewhere. Oh my god.
I shot him in the fucking head.
Overkill. Overkill. So,
Oh!
what do you think in terms of the vaccine? Because apparently, like, it's going to take 18 months to make. I know people are saying, oh, it could take sooner. Some people are saying, well, no, this could take, but it could take sooner and sooner.
It's not about how long it takes to make, correct? As far as I was understanding, it's not about how long it takes to make, it's how long it takes to safely test.
Oh, right, okay.
Because the point is, regardless of how long it takes to make, they have to watch the effects over a significant period of time to make sure there aren't any, like, later effects.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, to make sure
you're not going to end up like with thalidomide babies and things, you know.
Yeah.
Like, because we've had lots of disasters throughout human history where vaccines have ended up causing significant health issues down the line, even to future generations. In the case of like thalidomide. So I think that's the concern. There are people. Apparently now there are people that are volunteering to have the things tested on them. Outside of the outside of what's recommended, obviously, by human rights and the likes.
Yeah.
So that could speed things up a lot, but obviously they'd still have to observe them afterwards.
Apparently, there's a lot of people are getting the disease, and there's a lot of obviously it affects the elderly and people with severe health problems the most. Oh my god, you've got it! You've got it! You fucking got it! I'm so glad I'm not with you right now.
This is what we isolate for, boys.
Yeah.
Why do we isolate, Master Bruce?
So we can not get the virus?
That's the one. Oh god, the brutes are here. The brutes are here. The British are coming. The British are coming. Yes, America are currently testing anti-malaria drugs, apparently?
Yeah, I heard that.
So apparently they're hoping to get results of that within the next week, so we'll find out whether that's working.
Something.
As Trump keeps saying in his speeches,
there's a lot of...
What have we got to lose? What have we got to lose?
Exactly, may as well. The world's already fucked.
I don't know if you've watched any of the Trump speeches.
I've watched a few of them. I watched his one he did yesterday with Pence.
They're fucking hilarious.
Yeah, like, the Chinese virus one was the peak.
This comes from China.
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 It was tremendous. It was absolutely tremendous. Yeah.
Yeah, there's this one. They keep trying to criticize him over it, being like, well, what if it doesn't help? What if it's... And he was like, well, as the saying goes, what do we got to lose? What do we got to lose?
What do you have to lose? I mean, what do you have to lose?
A friend's sister's friend has it, and apparently he's just not feeling anything at all, and he's had it for a few weeks.
So is that official now?
And then and then there's a fair few old people apparently who have it, who aren't feeling the effects at all. And
the severity apparently ranges, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's interesting because I guess it's just affecting everyone differently. So yeah.
Like,
I mean,
don't think you're immune just because you're young.
Yeah, you definitely not know. I mean, obviously, it is taking the majority of elderly people and people with health conditions. Obviously, but that's obvious.
There's definitely more impact on certain groups.
Yeah, because that's.
But don't think that just because you're a young healthy person that you won't end up at least lying in bed feeling like you're dying.
Yeah, it's still gonna like fuck your immune system up and all that. It's still not good to have. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, you are going to be immune to it after. So a lot of people are saying, "Oh, well, I just want to get it and get it out of the way." And yeah, I get where you're coming from.
Well, we don't know this yet.
No, we don't. I suppose
it hasn't been fully tested. We assume so. It's very likely so, but again, that depends on how it mutates.
Yeah. Fucking crazy, man.
Play it safe is the point. Stop thinking you're invincible.
Yeah.
Stop trying to.
Literally, what Boris nothing's happening. Yeah, you're not invincible,
Be a good, responsible citizen.
So, I mean, yeah, exactly.
Do your duty.
Go on, do your duty.
I mean, we obviously encourage all of our listeners and anyone who is, Stay safe. Don't be stupid. Don't think. Don't put
Fucking
your
hell,
freedom.
that guy's fast.
Put other people's lives before your own. I think that's important. You know.
I just want to put some Starship Troopers memes up about the, you know,
Come on,
a
you
good
apes.
civilian does his a good civilian does his duty.
Yeah. Come on, you apes. You
A
wanna
good
live
civilian
forever.
self-isolates.
So, oh god, I just got like a really sick feeling. Oh no.
It's fun because I'm not next to you and I can't catch it. Oh yeah, we never prefaced that. Should we preface that?
What's that?
We never prefaced that we're in a different place. This is the first video we've ever done.
Doing it now.
Yeah, this is the first video we've ever done where we haven't been sat next to each other.
Well,
Yeah. What a
everybody
life, man.
I know. This is it now. Oh, there's a hunter. There's a hunter.
Yeah,
There's
I've
a
heard him
hunter
a
in
few
the
times
bottle.
before I got blown the fuck up.
Oh. Oh, he's right there.
I can't see him, Captain.
I'm giving her all. Oh shit. Oh, we got. I think I might have got him. Oh, it's just you.
Is it below us? I can see it.
Good luck. We're all counting on you.
I don't know if I can even shoot it through the stairs. I'm not sure if that even works.
I guess as the game slowly wraps up,
Peace was never an option. I mean, I'm definitely just gonna die.
make sure you're washing your hands, people. Make sure
Ah!
you're using antibacterial
I
wipe.
didn't know he was there. That was really funny.
I like how casually he's just stood there.
I like the one dancing in the background.
I can't see him. But yeah, make sure you're washing your hands, people. Make sure you're staying 2 meters away from people. Make sure you are staying indoors.
Yep.
You know.
Ooh, I'm a sergeant major
That's what
now.
you can be.
Ooh.
And we all work together. Stupidly important that we're working together.
Yeah, man. Stay safe.
So I think
Look after
Yes.
yourselves.
for everyone's sake.
Bye.